Just finished the second watch of Wanda Vision, and I don't know. I like the nod to like Malcolm in the Middle, like how they break in on her in the bathroom, and then like she's in her brassiere or whatever. I think that's what that thing's called. And you just like see the name. I don't know. I grew up watching Malcolm in the Middle. That was awesome. I felt like that was great. But like I don't know. This episode like makes me ask like a lot of freaking questions. Like I get that he's not like is he really the X-Men version? Like and like she's just in his head, so like he has to pretend to be this guy? I'm talking about Quicksilver by the way if you're not able to follow along. Like cuz he brings up a memory of them trick or treating back in the day and he she's like, "Oh, that's not how I remember it." Like is she in his head? And like making him play this role like as her like but he has to have had like right but I don't think you ever really saw Wanda in the the X-Men universe. I think they just went to Quicksilver in Days of Future Past. It's weird. And then I don't know, you could tell Vision was on like you could tell something was gonna happen this episode by the way Vision was acting. Like from the beginning, like he was pretending to follow the storyline. Or like because she asked him, she's like, "That's not what you're supposed to." He's like, "Not what I'm supposed to what? You gonna tell me something or?" And then she just whatever. She let him do his thing. And he goes all the way to the end of the town, and like you see all these people, not like it reminds me of a video game kind of. It's like if you're in a video game, like you have to imagine that if you're not in if a, like you're not in that spot, the NPCs and everything they're not doing their regular functions. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's just like so you could see kind of that it's following the main characters. So everybody else, because you see that girl with the tear running down her eye, and she's just stuck, just doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. Dude, that would be boring as hell, by the way. And that's what I don't understand, because at the end, she she widens out the town, or she widens her the borders of her like little hexagon, since everyone's calling it that, the hex. Yeah. So she widens out the hex now. But like so is it going to be harder for her to keep track of like how's she going to keep track? She can't even. And that like makes me like the questions I have to ask is like is that where the kids were? Were they like just on the outskirts of town kind of or and she just brought the families closer? The ones with or did she pick a spot like where people didn't have kids? And then once Vision said where are all the kids, she finally woke them up, or were they just sleeping in bed and she was like controlling them just to stay put? Like is that the or I don't know. It's like hard to like wrap your head around it because you saw the people stuck. So it's either she's telling them just to do this thing over and over and over again, which it might not be her. I do think Agnes was, which everybody's saying is Agatha Harkness. It was like pretending to be stuck right there, because she was able to talk. Like none of the other people that he walked up to were able to talk. If you notice, like, but she was like, "Oh, I just went this way." Like everybody else was like stuck, and she was able to talk the entire time. And then once he put his hand on her head or whatever, and she like played out that was creepy. When she's like, "Dead, dead, dead, D-U-D, dead." what's that from? Repos back in the day. But she and then she tells him that he died. Which when he does go outside of the thing, what I was wondering, like out of the hex, was the hex destroying him and breaking him down like that? Or was he going back to the state he was in before she brought him into the hex? You know? Like, was it ripping him apart to do it? Because it kind of looked like he was like, yeah, being ripped. Like, it kind of, like when Thanos snapped, and everybody turned to dust. Kind of looked like that in a more, like, uh, different way, kind of. Because he was, it's like, it was like pulling all the parts back. So was it pulling all the parts it created from him back and just leaving him as wires and fucking? Because remember, they said that he was just a bunch of different parts, like body parts, when she went and grabbed him. So I don't know. That that just it makes me ask even more: is he alive? Because he didn't look happy. But what did I write down? I wrote something down. For one, I do have a couple nitpicks. For one, it should have never been that easy for two girls and an old Asian to knock those two men out and take their guns without nobody pulling a trigger, nobody anything. Like this dude is at least like 40 something years old, knocking some. I don't know, but it is a. I don't know. And then girls, you know how girls are, but uh, hold on, hold on. Oh, and what's her name? Darcy from the Two Broke Girls, the one that was naked or whatever. She her scene when she was like, "Help him, help him." This is the only nitpick I have because I do like that actress, and she's like, she's funny, fun to look at, and like I know her from the one show, and she does have some like snarky, would it be snarky remarks. So she is a good actress or whatever, but like them putting her in that dramatized role, I don't think that it was as believable as if I don't know. It's a minor nitpick because it is such a quick scene. So it's like I don't know. I just look too deep into stuff, but that's the only thing that I saw wrong with it because I do like her and I like Monica Rambeau. I guarantee. Is it Monica Rambeau? Yeah, it is Monica. She's gonna be a badass. I can already see it. Like I don't know. The commercial that they put in there, it was like at first it reminded me of an old Danimals commercial, but it's like it freaked me out because you remember Danimals at first it was there was Danimals and then they made Go-Gurt and then Danimals made like a knockoff Go-Gurt, but he never opens the thing. He just died. He got old and died. I that part creeped me out a little bit. I don't know what that was supposed to like replicate or anything. I haven't looked at like any Cosmic Wonder or Emergency Awesome or who's the other guy? The guy who makes the I think that is the I Am Fires guy, right? I don't know. Anyways, there's three people I listen to like that go over the videos. They give better like descriptions and other stuff like Easter eggs. I'm just talking about it. Let me see, creepy Agnes part. I don't wanna. Oh yeah, they like showed him like all shot up, which was crazy. it wasn't as creepy as the Vision part. You know, like but it does make me think that's just in her head, right? Like, because my whole theory behind Quicksilver being there is, and then I'll shut up after this. Uh, Hold on, I might shut up. No, there's no other talking points I got here. I was just I was just writing stuff down just so I had something to talk about. But my whole theory behind it was, or him being there, was she, I don't know, I guess kind of missed her brother so bad and when that she was able to pull him from a different reality, you know? Or somebody did. If it really is Mephisto, I'm pretty sure from what I heard somebody say, Mephisto has been known to jump through realities to escape death from the Avengers or whatever. And I think that he is the one from the X-Men universe, but he's being taught or like told like how all the other actors are, you know? But when she blasted him away, I don't know, it was weird. Like I don't know if she's going to be mad at him now or so because you can clearly see he doesn't know what's going on. He's just following script the same way. But it seems like he has more power than, you know? So I think that there's two different things. For one, I do think Agnes is behind it, or Agnetha Harkness. Uh, but you can see that Vision, the kids, and Quicksilver, or Pietro, are all, they all have their own mind, kind of. Like, they can do what they want. So I don't know if that's because she loves them and, like, wants them to be themselves as they live through this whatever. Or if it's because, but another thing is like obviously Pietro is dead because like he's sitting there talking to her. Oh, why do I look different and all this other stuff? He looks different because that is the X-Men's version. It has to be like they pulled him out. Like something that she did, she's so powerful that she wanted her brother back that bad that she, like because there's been like 3 episodes in a row where she was like talking about her brother. Well, I guess two because the one was just like a recap and showing what goes on the outside. So, but anyways, 2 episodes in a row where her brother got brought up, and then at the end of the episode, he's right there. I think that she wanted her brother back so bad, but what they were doing is saying that she can't bring people back to life. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that he's dead, or wait, not that he's dead. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. Like, so she had to pull him from a different reality. He is dead, and like her universe, or yeah, or her reality, or no universe, right? Yeah, that's why it's multiverse of mad. Yeah. So she pulled him in, and that's why they say this movie leads into the multiverse of madness. And the actor, because everybody's saying it, that Paul Bettany wanted to act with an actor, and he's so excited. He got so excited he got to act with them. I'm betting it's actually gonna be because he's British. It's gonna be what's his name, Jean-Luc Picard. Ah, Xavier. What the fuck is that? Film me Patrick Stewart, Sir Patrick Stewart. That's my. Which they need to bring Picard back too because Picard was a great show. Like I'm not even a Star Trek fan, and that show had me hooked and wanting to watch Star Trek. It was good. Picard, like, and season two's coming up, but like he's trying to be careful throughout the. But I think I want to say that he's gonna be, and it's just gonna be a cameo. Like, sorry for like doing that nasty like booger stuff in your nose or your ear, but it's gonna be like a cameo. Like he's only gonna get a short part where he's gonna help, or maybe he is gonna be in that and Multiverse of Madness. And then they're just gonna kill him off or something. I don't know. But well, maybe not, because he did say goodbye to his part in Logan. But I think that would be kick ass if he was, because people are saying that the cucumber guy, Doctor Strange, yeah, he he's gonna be it. Which he is a British actor, and that would be cool. But I mean, to do that, I mean they're already both in the universe, the Marvel universe. I think to bring Patrick Stewart in would be a bigger, like I feel like Paul Bettany would probably be happier to act alongside Patrick Stewart than a guy he was literally in the same movie with. Just because they didn't get scenes together. Who cares? But, I don't know. Who knows? Or they could bring Logan and Patrick Stewart. Maybe they're both bullshit. You know? Like, I'd tell you I wasn't coming back. I'd tell you I said goodbye. And that would everybody would lose their minds if Logan and Patrick Stewart came back in Multiverse of Madness. It would drive everybody mad. Into madness. Pun included. Or pun intended. Alright. I'm gonna shut up. I've talked enough. Thanks for watching if you did. Thanks for listening if you did. Goodbye.